Okay. Welcome back to the show, guys. Let's talk about crypto. Let's talk about the market today. Also, drop me some of your own cryptos that you want me to talk about. We're not gonna make this too long. We're gonna do a little quick short one. So drop me something if you want me to talk about it. But other than that, I'm just gonna do a nice little market overview to see what's going on. Because of course we're in a yo-yo market. Market goes up, market goes down, one day up, one day down, some coins in profit, other coins in loss. It's crazy. Talking about, like, for example, the other day we talked about, what was it? Dreams, you know. So I put quite a significant amount, everybody knows this, and my dreams was shattered. Not a problem. Other coins started to pump, made me my money back. I'm happy. That's not an issue. So ultimately, that's the market. You know what I mean? So you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. You just don't know which one to pick. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they're gonna make you money, other times they're gonna lose you money. But it's okay. It's part of the game. Most important thing is what you have to understand is it's your coin. It's your coin, so you're not really going to lose anything as long as you're prepared to hold it. So if you're at a loss, don't worry about it. Just hold on to it and you'll be okay. As long as it's not a shit coin and as long as it's not a rug pull, you'll be all right. So one of the biggest problems that we have in this community is, sadly, we do have a lot of rug pulls, and that's what we need to avoid. Of course, when we pick certain coins on big exchanges, like, the top 3, top 4, top 5 exchanges, we always make sure that we're picking the good ones, because to get to the exchange, there is some sort of a due diligence done. So let's see how that works. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share with one another if you find value. And of course, a lot of value is provided if you are going to mention some sort of a coin you want me to talk about or something. But other than that, normally I just give you my opinions based on some coins that I pick. So whatever coins I'm going to show you here are coins that I personally hold. So I'm not one of those guys who just comes and shills something. No, I don't do that. What I tend to do is always try and give you a coin that I feel that is going to make you good money or significant gains, is safe bet. That's what we do, right? So a little quick intro here, and most of the guys, they know who I am. They know my name. My name is Sham. And I'm on Discord as well. So after the show, we've got Discord. Come and join us there, and we can continue the conversation there. So I know a lot of people are joining right now as well. Really awesome. The community is growing. Plenty of stuff going on. So let's have a look at the market today and see what the market is doing. I was waiting for a few people. I'm going to share the links with a few people. So let me see if we can get some more people on the show, and then we start shooting this. Let's go. Let's see. Let's do. Boom. There we go. Let's do this. And let's do this. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the markets right now. Let's see. It's going to be a simple stream, nothing too crazy or anything like that. Just a few updates here and there. I know a lot of the guys, regular guys, are actually busy working at this around this particular time. So let's see how things go, and we move on from here. So straight into the market, we can see the market is dumping. Right, so as we are looking, you can see the market is dumping. It's been trying to kind of find support around this particular level here. If you notice, this 2.65 level. So it's constantly been bouncing. It's kind of shaking out some of the weak hands. Absolutely fine. No harm in that. It happens. All right, it's part of the game. Market will do what the market does. So don't panic too much. It's doing this final round. I mean, it always does this, right? Every time we see a massive move, historically, we will see these massive dumps in place before these moves come in. All right, so we know this is all to do with a little bit of a shakeout, cleaning the trash, basically getting rid of the leverage traders and everything, and then the market will move the opposite way. So when everybody thinks the market is dumping, they start dumping their coins, and whales come up and they buy your coins and they're gone. So great opportunity, holding support. As you can see, I can even adjust this. So this is the support range we had, and holding that perfectly, not an issue at all. I can see a nice little rebound coming back in. If we look at the short time frames, we should see it bounce back up again, and then all of a sudden surprise everyone, because the trend is still up, right? This is what you need to understand. The trend is your friend, and the trend is technically still up. Right, so now we can adjust this trend line, absolutely healthy, no harm at all. So let's see what it does. Again, I've mentioned this yesterday. I said, look guys, Thursday's usually a shitty day as well. So it's how it works. Like, you know, Monday's a shitty day, Tuesday's a great day, Wednesday's... Okay, so stream is back again. For some odd reason, stream disconnected for a second. Not sure why, I have no idea. But I'm happy that it's back. It disconnected and reconnected at the same time. Not sure why. So what I wanted to show you here is something I've been talking about quite a bit. I said, guys, I have an exit strategy for BTC. Now, the exit strategy is pretty simple, actually. So I'm following this red line here. So if I get rid of this, there's a red line here. And the target for me is wherever we are right now. Right, for example, we're up here now. I have a simple target. Grab this, go to this red line. So whatever the price is, and this price is changing every week, so it's increasing by like $1,000 every week, which is really, really cool to see. That's my exit. Now, of course, after that, the market could go even further, and if it does, we're going to go to about 140k. Great. But this is where I'm going to exit majority of my liquid capital, if that makes any sense. Liquid assets, right? So this means not my hodling portfolio. I'm not going to go and short the market or do anything like that. I mean, I have done on some coins recently, but the point is I want to be safe. So when this parabolic move goes to the top line, I've got a lot of USDT remaining for me to either dollar cost down or whatever I do, right? But ultimately my target is to dump majority here and then be ready to pick it up around this level here, this blue line here. That's what I want to do. So that's just my strategy. I mean, of course, you do you, I do me. Everybody has their own little strategy that they will play with. But as I said, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. For me, I want to keep my winnings. So my target is here, which is currently at the $116,000 level. So this is changing every week, obviously. That's where I'm going to be cashing out. Majority, possibly anything from 50 to 75% of my total portfolio will be wiped out here, right? That's where I'm cashing out. And then the remainder, I'll see how high it goes, and I'll probably cash out later. It doesn't make any harm for me. At least I get my initial and a whole load of profits along this particular move, you know. And when we're talking about this, there are other multiple factors as well. I mean, just by looking at that, we can go into the total market cap. We know if we did go to that price, well, the market cap would be sitting somewhere around the $4 trillion mark. You know, it will be sitting around the $4 trillion mark. There you go. We do have a Fibonacci to confirm this as well. There's a $4 trillion mark just down here. That's where we will be going. You know, so all of this is healthy, and I think it's absolutely possible. So I know a lot of people are saying 100k. Well, it's a lot more than 100k according to me, but as I said, this is my own opinion, because I can see the entire market cap shifting with it. So if BTC goes to 116k, I don't see there's any reason for us not to have what's it called, Ethereum, to go to 16k. I don't see a problem with that. So for me, obviously the most modest is around 11k. After that, I don't see why it can't go to 16 or 18k. I think it's highly likely that we are going to see this parabolic move, and that's the one that's going to surprise a lot of people. So those of you guys who have bought Ethereum way down here back in the days, and I know a lot of you guys have on the channel, hodl. That's all I'm going to say. Just hodl. You don't need to recycle or worry about anything. Just hodl, because the market hasn't ended. When we know the market cycle has topped, that's when you should basically start considering taking some of your money off the table. But right now, most of you guys should be sitting on free coins or profit money, moving and making you more money, because your initial should have been already out. And if that's the case, you're laughing, because I know a lot of guys who doubled up. Right, so they put a big amount of money, they doubled up, and they took the initial out, and currently they're riding this wave only with profits. I mean, think about that. That's insane, right? Only with profit. I know people from $400 who sold around $900, took the initial out. They've been holding since $900. So imagine what half their portfolio is worth. Quite a bit, actually. So it's safe, play safe. That's the most important thing. Of course, other coins are also showing great numbers. Like, for example, we did talk about BNB. It showed us a $1,100 target. In fact, today I just literally took all my BNB off the sell. So I did have a sell order around 900. I have taken it off because I've got this weird feeling it might actually hit the $1,100. So I'm going to rebalance my portfolio and my sell orders. So I'm going to go adjust all the sell orders to slightly higher than what I expected. DOT, obviously I told you DOT's going to break out, so I'm really super bullish on DOT. In fact, my current sell order is at 100. I might even have to reevaluate it and adjust that based on certain fundamentals. So I think we're going to hit this $80. I think this is inevitable. If we do, then what I'm looking at is a complete different number, right? So I looked at it and I said, okay, 120, that's easily doable. That's easily doable. From where we are right now, it's not even 3x, it's 2.5x. We can do that. So that's why I'm going to adjust that for myself and see what happens there. Solana, super cool. You know, I picked up some more yesterday, and we know Solana's going to 333. It's coming, it's inevitable. Yesterday it created a new all-time high. In fact, market, we had so many new all-time highs, and that's the sign, guys, money's coming in and we're going to the end of the cycle. This is all coming in. Cardano looks okay. I won't really praise it much. I know some people are thinking Cardano's going to the moon. I don't think so. You know, I've always been very, very cautious about this, and I've always mentioned to people, I said, guys, look, the fact is that we've already done 2,000-3,000%. I mean, I don't know, I can't remember how many percent, but a lot of the guys who bought Cardano, even around this time here, if you just look at the percentage, that would totally make sense to you. Even up to here today, that's almost 8,000-9,000%. So if we've already done that, you know, I don't really expect any more than a $4. So currently I'm still sticking to $4. My sell order's at $4, so whatever happens, I'm going to sell at $4. Now, SHIB had a nice little dump. It's so funny. I did mention to you guys yesterday, I said SHIB might hit the 5.5. SHIB actually went below that, so it started to go down, because remember I was looking at it on a 4-hourly thing. It started to go down, and it's almost coming to this particular level here, which is the 4.6, and it might even come to this support zone here. I've just kind of bought some more. Why wouldn't I? Come on, we sold here, we sold a little bit more down here. So sorry, sold initial here, then we sold a little bit more down here. I didn't catch this top, which is fine, and I knew it was coming down, so I waited. So as soon as I saw this candle, I picked some more up at the 5, and I'm probably going to double up a little bit more here. And again, just with the profits, I'm not doing this with any money like I did before. Now I'm just playing with the profits. If it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, I just got myself more SHIB than I had before. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Also, I've just realized I can't read the chat. Guys, give me a second. Let me just double check if there is anybody on the chat, because this is weird. I can't read the chat. What's going on here? What is going on here? By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, smash that like button. And also, as I said, if there is anything you want me to talk about, drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat box, and we talk about it. We're live right now. So SHIB is doing awesome. Nothing more to talk about here. eGold still on track. I know this candle may freak people out, but guys, I'm not worried about this. This is absolutely fine. You go up, you take a little bit of profit, you come back down here, you rinse and repeat, and then you move up to the next wave. So eGold is doing awesome. I'm not complaining about eGold, because look, it created a brand new high. You can't really expect it to go and do, you know, just constantly go parabolic. It has to come back and confirm. So today if you look on a 4-hourly, we have come back to kind of just shuffle out a few people and then move over. But on a daily, if you look at it, ultimately it's still okay. You know, of course this candle looks a bit freaky, but it's holding support. That's the most important thing. If it breaks support, then I'll be a little bit worried, because that means it could come down to the bottom of the support and then maybe play again. So it's going to be a bit of a yo-yo. Other than that, should be fine. KCS still on an upward trend. Absolutely fine. I wouldn't concern myself too much about this, because remember, it has to get to this level, which is the previous all-time high, and it's never going to be easy. So we wait for this, because as soon as it does, I think it's going to shoot to that 32, and this time I'm actually expecting a little bit more. Not only 32, I think it might even go a little bit higher. How high? Not yet. Let's see. When we get to the 32, we'll observe and see. Maybe we might even go to the 40, but I'm not going to be over bullish of over $32 for this one. Okay. Gala taking a bit of a dump. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to see Gala in the account. So I moved the Gala out. I got like what I think about $1,000 worth of Gala. So didn't really bother too much about that. I kind of moved it off the exchange. I said I don't want to see this, because my dreams was shattered. Okay, so I just left the account as it is. I think the account's still here. Let me see if account's still here. Yeah, the account's still here. So if you look at the asset, you can see it's been burning. It's been burning. It's destroyed. So no point looking at the account right now. I've left it where it is. And this is dreams. As you can see, it's just going down and down and down. It's looking for the floor right now anyway, and I think it's going to come back, but when, I don't know. So there's no point me taking this money off or doing anything like this. I just left it there. I said, you know what, okay, fine, this was a side account anyway, so I'll leave that. I'll come back and play this another day. And I did mention to you guys 2 days ago, I'm going to stop giving you coins, because the thing is, I've realized that our group and our YouTube channel is almost becoming a degen channel. Yes, we are going to be degen, but in the bear market, not now, guys. Right now, it's not worth us actually investing too much money, taking a risk, because everything is going to go parabolic and everything's going to dump hard. And this is evidence of how something pumped and then it dumped really hard and took me down. Think about it, right? You know, if we just look at this from where it was to where it is now, where it is currently, that's me 50% down. That's me 50% down, or probably a little bit more. So anything could happen in this market. You win some, you lose some. So let's go back to other stuff. BitDAO, obviously following the market trend, absolutely fine. 12 hours time, they are going to do the CBX. This one's CBX, and remember, these are the free coins that I received. So they're going to do the CBX, and they said, yeah, I'm eligible. Great. I can now go and commit whatever I want and receive some. I'm not interested. Let's see what happens when it comes out. Currently, I mean, the price is quite good. 1 CBX equals 10 cents. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Maybe this thing, I mean, if I commit and it comes out, and they are gonna, where is it? The CBX pair will be launched at 12 p.m. UTC Universal Time, which is technically UK 12 o'clock as well, November the 5th, if the liquidity conditions are met. So maybe it's a good buy for 10 cents, not bad. So you pick it up for 10 cents. Maybe when it launches, it pumps to $1 or something. That's not a bad deal. I'm personally not playing this. So I don't know why. I just don't want to play it. I'd rather hold on to the bit that I have, because I feel that the bit is going to be worth a little bit more. But let's see. Listen, anything could happen. I could change my mind. I'm more volatile than the crypto market itself. So let's see what that does. AVAX on track. You know, AVAX absolutely on track, as you can see, and we do expect a $94 AVAX very soon. So that's coming. No questions there. This one got rejected from its previous all-time high, as you can see. So, you know, let's see. You know, we've got to wait for this one to come back again, and then eventually we are expecting, this is 1 inch, we're expecting an $11. Let's see what happens there. RV, one of my favorites, but right now, I don't know. It's since the other day, it's not performing that well. But we give it a chance. If you're still in profit, great. Because most of us have around this area here, we have actually, I remember it was around here or somewhere, we did take our initial out. So again, the safety, the way I play safe, that's played out quite well for us. Always kept us safe. Matic, we know we're gonna probably go on a $4, maybe go even further. So far still on an upward trending line. I'm happy with it, I won't complain. Let it do its thing. One day up, one day down, it doesn't matter. But we do have a target. As you can see, $4 is definitely possible. Right, $4 definitely possible. Link doing awesome. Picked up some Link yesterday. Link is doing great. It's a bit down today, not complaining, still on an upward trending line, and I'm expecting Link to break out and possibly go to this $69 level. So let's see. That's where I have a sell order anyway, so that's just me doing myself. Sushi doing awesome, not to worry. Again, upward trend line, and if you look carefully, it just came to test that resistance, that downward trend line, that resistance we had, and it's going to attempt to come to this $15 level very soon. And once it does, if it can cross through, then yeah, of course, I see sushi doing great. Sushi could even possibly come to this $37 level based on where we are right now, as long as we can get back to the previous all-time high. So let's see what that does. VChain, I talked about it. My target for VChain is 34. However, I do have a slightly different target for VChain. I think if VChain performs really, really well, then VChain can actually do this. Check this out. 43. But I'm still going to be slightly conservative. I'll say, okay, fine, let's leave it where it is now. But I think VChain can actually do a 43 if it does pull it off, if the momentum is there. And so far, it's doing very good. I mean, 7% up to date. Ain't complaining about that. Do you know what I mean? There are other rubbish coins here, Mbox and this and that, which are all doing okay. But like, for example, Arweave, I mentioned to everybody Arweave when we were down here somewhere. And Arweave has gone and done a $90 high. Got rejected, absolutely fine. Found itself a nice little support. And it's going to do a bounce. And we're expecting this bounce to take us first to $117 and then to about $160. So Arweave has great opportunity. So those of you who missed Filecoin, well, Arweave is your second chance. I've mentioned this before. Again, no financial advice. I hold a few, not too much, but just enough. You know what I mean? We don't need to look at this. Uni's a little bit down today, but I know why it's down today, because I dumped a whole bunch. I'm joking. No, Uni's doing great. No harm at all. But yes, I did dump a bunch of Uni because I was up a little bit. Percentage-wise, I was up. So I said, you know what? If percentage-wise I'm up, I don't see a reason why I shouldn't dump it and just let it bleed a little bit and then pick it up again. So I just done a nice little rinse and repeat on this one. Well, I've done a rinse. I haven't done the repeat. I'm about to do a repeat right now because this brings me back to a good zone. And it's a nice little couple of percent here. Pick it up again. So I'm going to have more Uni than I started with. That's my target here. Theta, there's an upgrade coming. So hopefully this upgrade should make Theta awesome again. And when it does, we are having an expectation for Theta, and we had this from time back. $23. I think this new upgrade, whatever they're doing on the blockchain, should propel it further, as long as they don't fail on it. You know, if they do what Cardano did, my god. So far so good. So far so good. Ain't complaining on that one. Got rid of Algo, so I won't talk about Algo right now. Let's move over to some of the other stuff. So we talked about Anchor. Anchor's my long-term hold. Anchor came up there a few days ago, tested the bottom range of the target zone and the previous high. Once it does that, I think it's got an opportunity to go to approximately 40-50 cents. I see Raymond here. Raymond Stubborn. I feel like a fly on a wall. Could you check RMRK, OOE and ARX? These are pure toilet paper, but then again, what isn't? Absolutely, bro. Everything is toilet paper. I will definitely check them out. So let's have a look at these. Let's follow our rules. Rules are, so RMRK, this one here. Let's have a look at RMRK. Looks okay. Pump and dump. Absolutely fine. Been on a ride. Okay, that's all good. Seems to be verified. The data seems to be verified, which is good. 10 million supply. Awesome. Volume is $11 million. That's okay. Slightly low volume for a coin like this. Market cap sitting at 115 million. Okay, that's fine. So far, so good. It's on Kasuma. I ain't complaining about that. If it's on Kasuma, it's not a bad deal. It has a good chance because obviously this is shows to me that it's a what do you call this? It's a dot eco chain coin. So we can look at this. Let's have a look at this. So RMRK is the consumer's broader NFT strategy and a way to abuse consumer system. Remark. And a way to abuse consumer system. Remark. It writes custom notes onto the chain in standardized structured way. Okay. So currency RMRK metaverses preventing fungible token spam. Okay, well, someone is looking for some sort of a solution, but I don't see what that is. But one good thing I do like about this, look, 88% of the tokens was fair drop to the community who bought Canaria eggs. So anyone who bought some of these eggs, whatever these NFT eggs was, they had 88% drop to them. So 88% of the supply dropped to them. Question is, interesting, so 95% is out. That's not a bad deal. I'll be honest with you. I mean, if they're an NFT, of course, there might be a whole bunch of complete garbage. But if they just drop some tokens off to people, 88%, and currently we see 95% of the token out, it doesn't matter what kind of a shitcoin this is. It's got an opportunity. It's got a chance to actually do something. So that's not that bad in my opinion, right? Of course, contract's going to be easy for me to, well, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard for me to find. But ultimately, look, it's not that bad. Let's see trading view. Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, even if you look here, look at the structure. It's not that bad, you know, because this is the thing a lot of people don't understand. When you're going to drop some coins to people, opportunities can arise for the coin itself to be successful. You let the people decide what it does. You know, fair drop coins are one of the best ones. For example, there's a project I'm working on right now, and it's a 2-token system. One of the tokens is what you buy, and the second token is what you get dropped. So that's what the team wants to do. And I looked at it just kind of briefly because, you know, sometimes I get information and I like to share, and I always say to them, guys, give me some tokens so I can drop it to my viewers or people on Discord and this and that. And they had a two token system, and I quite liked it. I said, okay, so what's this? How does this work? And they said, well, the first token is what they're going to be doing like an ICO or an IDO to raise funds. And once they do that, then they're going to drop a second token, which is going to have a complete value attached to it. So the token would have a price, which they predefine. I don't know how they do that. And so instantly people who participated in the first token get the second token completely for free. And, you know, that's pretty awesome in my opinion. It gives a great opportunity. So that's going to be airdropped to the community. So I don't know how they're doing it. I think they're going to be doing a community, whatever. But ultimately, it's not a bad deal. So I know as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, so your first token you're doing to raise capital, fair play, you're being honest about it, I like that. But the second token has a value attached. That means the second token is actually worth more. Right? It's actually worth more in the ecosystem. And they have an ecosystem where you can actually come back and forth with the tokens as well. So that's what this has done. Literally, they've dropped an NFT egg and then gave all the egg holders a token, and now look what the token is doing. And it's not bad. It's not bad. So it doesn't matter if it's a complete trash. If it makes you money, happy days, right? That's what you should be focusing on. Make as much money as you can. This is crypto, my friend. Right, let's look at OOE. OOE. Open Ocean. Open Ocean, what's that trying to do? Trying to be copied as OpenSea? Is that what they're trying to do? Well, I can see it's on a downtrend. Ethereum contract. Transfers, holders 2,000, only up 0.1. So not much, not many holders. Let's have a look and see who owns the majority amount. Well, this is a wallet. So there's a wallet that has 85% of the supply. and this is a contract, and the contract has 7%. So we know some sort of a contract. It could be a Uniswap contract, it could be an exchange contract. Like for example, this is KuCoin, so they have given 0.3% to KuCoin, so we can see who the contracts are. You see, contract. KuCoin is a contract as well, contract. So we can see the distribution. Now, if I was you, when I'm looking at 85% in someone's wallet, I'll take 10 steps back and never look back again. Trust me. So this is what it is. I wouldn't look at this, right? You never know who this person is. Definitely not a whale. Definitely not a whale, as far as I'm concerned. Definitely not a whale. So what's that? 2D4A. Let's have a look at 2D4A if it shows up. Let's have a look at this. So this is the contract creator. Okay, it doesn't have much of a balance. The deployer doesn't have much of a balance, but I don't know who this one person is. That's where you got to be really, really careful. Who is this one person that holds all of these tokens? You know, 85% of the supply. That's a lot. That's a lot. You know, look at this. The balance. That's what they have in that one wallet. They have all of this, and it seems they don't have anything else. So I'll be very cautious how I proceed with this. I wouldn't touch it, I'll be honest with you. Let's look at the next one. Let's get rid of OOE. But this is my personal opinion. Obviously, you do you, I do me. I see Raymo here. Awesome. Good afternoon, my brother. I see 0x369. The team has been building non-stop infrastructure. The team has been building non-stop infrastructure. Sorry, on what? Can you please comment 0x369? Can you please tell us what you're talking about? Which project you're talking about? Please do explain. It will be really easier for me to actually talk about it that way. Let's talk about ARX while you do this. ARX. I'm believing is this ARX. Noah's Ark. So the contract address has changed. That's fine, not to worry. Sometimes this happens. It's hit the floor, literally hit the floor, bang, smack down on the floor from $1 to currently at 0.66 cents. Pretty insane. Probably that's got to do with the contract change. Hey Kostan, how you doing, my brother? Not much information here. It's definitely on KuCoin and Bitmarked. We'll have a look at this. So CMC market cap has not been able to verify any of this data. This is all self-reported data, so they are going to try and verify this. However, let's just go and see what's happening. So we don't need to look at the project. Let's have a look at the holders. So we've got 1,700 holders. We want to see how many. So we got the ARX deployer has 25%. That's fine, that's fair. You see, this is a deployer contract. Absolutely fine. There's no harm in that. This is how you do like a technically an ICO, right, where people can go in and buy and sell. That's a deployer. It's fine. So there's 25% available. You go and send your Ethereum to this contract. I'm not even joking. You send your Ethereum and they send you ARK back. Fine. KuCoin has some 17%, not bad. But then we do have some whales here, which is fine. Again, I wouldn't say much. This looks okay. Looks okay, but again, having a contract change, we need to see why the contract changed. What was the situation for them to change this contract? So read about this announcement. It's good they made an announcement. They even made it on Twitter. Important announcements. New contract address, decimal 18. We'll be able to transact after 26th November. New ARX. So all the new ARX will be able to transact after 26th November. So I'm sure they had some sort of a glitch or some sort of a bug, or maybe they missed something on the contract. So they decided to go and change the contract, update everybody via Twitter. That's nice of them. So this might have a opportunity. I would say this could be an opportunity. It could be a good opportunity. ARX chain, because there's not enough data, we're going to have to go by what they're telling us. So let's have a look at this. New World Token, or you might as well call it the New World Order. at which various human values can be. Okay, sentiment token, governor token. Okay. Issuer IFA code dot limited. Okay, whenever I see a dot limited, I already lost the thing. That's it. So this is not decentralized. This is a limited company. A limited company has no limitation or liability. So if they do a rug pull officially, there's nothing you could do to them. I don't like limited companies. Cryptocurrency should not be limited. It shouldn't be a company at all. It's decentralized. That's what it should be. So for me, this is a no-go. So you do you, I do me, but I can tell you, limited company, screw you. You know, because regardless we're a limited company or a sole trader or whatever, you're a company. You're a company. What the hell? That's privately owned. So I'm not interested in privately owned stuff. Adios, my amigos on that one. Okay, 0x369 has not come back to tell me what he was talking about. So building non-stop infrastructure on what? I have no idea. So bros, unfortunately, I don't know what you're talking about. Your question is very vague. I would love to put my thoughts on whatever you were thinking about, but I don't see it on the chat, so I can't really answer that question. I will, however, double check if the chat is bugged and reload just in case that you did mention something and I didn't see it. But that's all I can do, my friend. That's all I can do. Let's have a look. Empire Dex, thank you. So let's have a look at Empire Dex. Also guys, if you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. Smash that like button, absolutely doesn't hurt your finger, and join our Discord and let's grow this community. And of course you're going to get my opinions on these kind of things. Search it on PooCoin. Oh, so it's only on PooCoin. You do understand the purpose of PooCoin? Does anybody know the purpose of PooCoin? All right, this PooCoin exchange, do you really know what this PooCoin, who created it, what was the whole fundamental behind this? PooCoin literally is PooCoin. He's talking about the shitcoin exchange, and whoever done a great job about this, right? Great job. You know, you can go in there, you can search any tokens. In fact, I have recently spoken to someone about this as well, and I said, look, we can create something very similar and do a whole bunch of other stuff with it. So of course it's there. I have a problem. I need to go in and double check a lot more stuff on Empire. I need to understand what Empire is, what it's doing. So we can see it's got 163 addresses. Great. So it's a fresh coin. Absolutely fine. We can see the contract has approximately 42% of the supply. Great. We can see someone's wallet has 21%. Okay, it's fine. Another contract has this. Absolutely fine. Not concerned about this. Let's have a look. So total supply is approximately, if I'm correct, hold on, what's the total supply? Is that 10,000? Is that 10,000? Looks like it. Interesting. Is it 10,000? I think it's 10,000. Decimal is 8. We'll have a look. Let's have a look and see this. Interesting. Okay, so they've created the Empire token. They've got the liquidity pool, Empire Dex. Great. So this is going to be a Dex. Awesome. No issues at all. Yes, everything seems okay here. Only question I have is, PooCoin is a PooCoin exchange, right? But I need to see where the information for this particular thing is. So let's have a look at CoinMarketCap and if I can find it here. I know a lot of you guys find these lovely gems. Empire. You find these brilliant gems on you know, PooCoin exchange and this and that, because it is a nice little aggregator. It does show you every single project that launches on Binance chain or whatever, and you know, good gems to go and put a couple $100 in. Absolutely fine. There's no harm in that. Okay, all of this doesn't make any sense. What I'm trying to look for is something else. So let's have a look at this Empire token world and see what's going on here. So hold the ambitious and transparent Empire token. Okay, so they have supply of 1 billion. 1 billion. 1 billion. Okay. So they have 1 billion. 1 billion. 1 billion. So I'm just trying to figure out what this number is, because this number is not a billion. It's got 18 decimals, that's all fine. Value 0. Just trying to figure it out. Okay, but anyway, I don't know what to say on this, right? I can see it's on Binance Chain. I can see it's here. That's the wrong site. What do you mean it's the wrong site? Well, you're telling me this is a fake site. So where is Empire? Because I understand you're telling me it's a wrong coin. I understand that. But hold on tight, because I want to show you something here. I want to show you something very interesting. Look, Empire token. There's an Empire token. And that's what I'm looking at. Empire token here. So, look. Empire token, and it seems like they copied, like, what's it called, you know, the Dex tools. That's the Dex tools icon, similar, very similar to Dex tools. You know, they copied this, very similar logo. I'm not joking, it's so similar. It's like a remake of that one. But this is Empire, right? I mean, if we go to BS scan, let's have a look at this, right? So this token address, let's have a look at this token address. So something 0x293, 0x293. Let's go here and have a look at this Empire token. Here there seems to be 10 million. Empire Dex. Okay, fine. We'll look for Empire Dex. No worries. Let's see if it's there. Well, no Empire Dex here. That's fine. Let's go back to PooCoin. So this is Empire Dex, right? Look, Empire Dex. What I'm looking for is the website. Where is the website? That's what I'm looking for. Where the hell is the website? Do you know what I mean? Very small. I mean, there's only a handful of buyers here. Very small, very small. Nothing. Nothing. No info. Yeah, this is Empire. So how many tokens does it have? I don't know. I mean, look, for me, this looks like 4,274 when I'm looking at these decimal points. That's what I'm seeing here. So 4,000 coins is 42%. Where is the rest of it? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. So I'm quite confused. Anyway, listen, that's really confusing for me. That's wrong side. 21% wallet is for farms. Okay, great. Listen, as I said, when we're looking at contracts, when we're looking at this, we know this is a contract. It's fine. This for farms, it should be on a contract. It shouldn't be on a personal wallet. So again, sort your contracts out. It should be fine, because it's very transparent. When you go to these things, we can see where the contract is, because if you do a token farm, it should be in a contract automatically deploying the rewards or whatever the pool is, right? It should be doing that. It should be in a contract. So when we're looking at all of these contracts, it's great. Look, contract. I can see it's beautiful to see all these contracts. But then when I'm not seeing anything else, I can't really say something that's not there. I can't say this is a contract if there is no contract, because it would clearly tell you what a contract is. Do you know that? A lot of people don't know this. It tells you what a contract is, you know, pancake swap and this and that. But anyway, good luck to you. From what I can understand, you are probably part of the creator or creation team or development team or whatever. Great, good luck to you. I mean, join our community. We're also trying to build something very cool. So, you know, we've got a powerful community, a lot of investors, a lot of real people who would love to go and do certain crazy stuff, right? So if you do have some sort of an idea, join our Discord community, come and talk to us, and we'll definitely analyze them, double check what's going on, or we can probably even build something together, because we are planning to build something. You know, as a community, for the community, we are going to build something together, and everyone's going to be a part of it. It's going to be totally decentralized. You know, every single contract will go out there and deploy everything. So we are planning on this, and it's going to happen. This community is not just going to be a profitable community or a learned community. They're going to be a community who own a project, who govern a project. That's what we're going to be doing. And funny thing is, we are actually planning to build a decentralized exchange for ourselves, right? And I'm learning with all the advice and all the consulting that I do. I'm learning a lot. And I thought, while I'm learning, why don't I give an opportunity to everybody? You know, we're going to the point where, yeah, definitely message me on Discord. We're going to the point where I've even mentioned publicly on YouTube as well. I said I'm even going to be dropping some coins to all my viewers, all my followers on Discord and everything as well, because we're building a community. You know what I mean? We're going to provide liquidity. We're going to do all of these things. We're going to build an awesome coin out there, you know, because there's so many things I've learned, so many people I've spoken to, you know, regardless whether it's NFT, Solana, Avalanche. In fact, we're recently planning to work on something, and I'll show you, then that will make total sense to you. Look, Cardano. We're planning to build something on Cardano, and I've been continuously observing Cardano for that as well. So there's a lot of stuff that we are planning to do as a community, and we would definitely do that. Prism Networks is doing free white labels of their AMM if you want. Awesome. Awesome. As long as it's got cross-chain compatibility, why not? You know what I mean? I mean, we know, I mean, come on, you and I both know, right? So 0x369, you and I both know, if we really want to copy something, it's available on GitHub. Bring it, brand it, do it, done. But that doesn't make a coin successful. What makes a coin successful is, how do you plan to launch it, and what are your tokenomics, and what value are you providing? That's, I think, the key, because we know very well, come on, you and I, we all know, thousands and thousands of projects in the coin market cap, or wherever you go and look. I mean, we've got what, 13,600 now. Majority of them, about 90% of them, are just copycats. You know that, yes? Awesome, bro. Yes, definitely. Then come and talk to me, yeah? Come and talk to me and we'll talk about it. You can join our Discord group, message me privately later, and we'll definitely talk about it. I don't DM anybody on Discord unless, you know, I publicly announce it. Guys, contact me, so that's fine. We can talk about stuff like this. And honestly, there's plenty of stuff we can do. You know, when you've got the capital, the marketing capacity, the people, VCs, you know, and other companies behind you, you can change the world. You can do whatever you want. But of course, me being a public personality, I've got to be very careful what I say, what I do. So this is one of the reasons why I haven't personally launched anything. I own many projects of my own, but I've never ever advertised it, and I've never launched them. I'm transparent. My coins that I've built are sitting in my wallet. I've never launched them. You know, I'm happy to launch whatever. I can launch 10 coins tomorrow. It doesn't cost anything. But if they've got no use case and they're not going to provide value to the community, and the community can't benefit from it, I'm not going to launch it. No way. You know, I'm the type of a guy who'd rather burn his own money before I mention anything, just in case. And I've had loads of developers, you know, I've worked with a lot of developers. We've created many crazy projects, but eventually I didn't launch them. There was one project that I didn't even launch because I felt that the market was too high right now for me to launch it. And we saw it, we observed this, like we done it in a closed group, and we observed how this coin started to pump so hard just as soon as we put liquidity down. You know, and I wasn't talking about small liquidity. I'm talking about, well, how we put 5 Ethereum down as a liquidity, and it just exploded. It just exploded. But temporarily, that's fine, you know. But we get there. Listen, we get there. Fully verified, fully crazy stuff. We'll do something, you know. We're going to build some awesome stuff there. The dev team has built 11 third-party projects in the past 6 months for businesses projects. Awesome, my brother. Awesome, you know. As I said, I've worked with many people, and most of the devs that I work with, I don't offer them money. I'm like, if you don't believe in your own project, Why should I pay you anything? Because I can get it paid. I mean, for me, if I want to pay someone, I know proper companies that I can go and visit. I can go and sit down, talk to, give them a pen and paper, actual design of something and say, I want this, 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 this. And they'll build it for me. No joke. They will build it for me. Uh, on Discord, simple to go deep on this project. Of course, we'll talk about it. But as I said, you know, there's opportunities out there. 11 projects, 10 projects. Clearly, they figured out the contracts are pretty much the same. That's all good, and it's a learning curve for a lot of people. Awesome, bro. That's awesome. So definitely we'll have a little chat with you as well. I'll have a little chat. Probably have a chat with the team. As I said, what we're planning to do is pretty crazy. I'm not just thinking about a decentralized exchange, but an AMM as well. So a combination of an AMM, an aggregate, a decentralized exchange, a liquidity pool, and a staking farm all in one. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just bullish. Awesome, my brother. Awesome. I love that. Okay, but definitely we connect. We connect. We talk about it. If you know the team, talk to us. No worries. We're going to definitely build something crazy. And as I said, you know, bullish is one thing. We can always be bullish on these things. Of course, as I say, what I saw, I gave you my honest opinion from what I saw here. Whether it's the correct one or not, it didn't matter. When I'm looking at this and I'm seeing so many contracts being deployed, I'm happy. And I'm honest about it. You can tell the devs. When I looked at the contracts, I'm happy. Right? So absolutely fine. There's no harm in that. Not sure, about the farm that you said. I want to see a contract there, But again, maybe their contract is slightly different. We'll figure that out. But when you see like 5-10 contracts for the AMM, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So so far so good. As I said, I'm very positive about it. When I see this doesn't scream scam to me like the other one did. I forgot which other one was, the limited company one. Limited company in a decentralized world, that screams scam to me. Whereas in this, it could be a scam, but I don't care. Awesome, awesome. That's good. 70 plus, that's good. Yeah, maybe we can talk together. We'll definitely do something, and I think we can do something insane together, provided they can keep up with the demand that I have. Because I'm not just your basic guy who just goes. By the way, all of this you're showing to me, I can build. I can build myself. No issues at all. Once you get the contracts, it's easy. Constantly deploy the contracts, make as many as you want, make a little bit of a minor change, 70, 80, 100, 200, 700. You can do easy. But getting the project out there, that's the hard part. That's what a lot of people haven't figured out. Getting the people interested, that's where it's the hard part. And making sure, from my point of view, making sure that everybody that I know is going to stay safe and never suffer any liquidity or rug pulls. That was very important. And this was one of the reasons why a lot of the projects that people ask me to be invested in or interested in, I always check how much liquidity they're putting in. So I'll give you a good example. The other day there was a project, they were going to put 16 Ethereum down for liquidity from themselves. Great, good project. When I knew the 16 Ethereum, I said, okay, fine, you do 16, I'm going to put 20. And they asked me why. And they understood that I'm about to take over 51% or more than that of the liquidity. I said, yeah, that's because if I'm going to promote this to my people, everybody that I know, my communities, I don't want them to suffer a rug pull. So because I have more liquidity than you, I'm going to protect them. You can never have more than me. So that clearly showed me their intention, because they were like, no, but you can't have more than me. I was like, well, then that means your intention is not good. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to lock it and I'm going to protect everyone manually. While whatever you're promising me, it's just a promise. And you don't allow me to have more liquidity than you. And that doesn't really work, because I'm paying you for it. Do you know what I mean? And then you're promising me you're going to put 16. I'll tell you what, the tokens that I'm buying off you, I'll drop all of those tokens and I'll provide liquidity myself. If you're going to do 16, I'll do 20. You know, if you're going to do, I don't know, 20 Ethereum, I'll do 50. I'm always going to have more liquidity than you, because end of the day, I need to protect my people and also make a lot of money. It's all about the money, my brother. It's not about just liquidity or farms or anything like this. It's all about the money. So definitely, yeah, contact me. We'll talk on this. It'll be interesting. I always love to meet new people, creative people especially, and move forward. Do you know what I mean? So definitely give me a shout. I am a bit of a serial entrepreneur, so end of the day, when I find an opportunity, I will definitely take it. And of course, a good team is always good to have by. And there's plenty of projects that we can work on. Remember, the world is your oyster. The sky is your limit. Okay, if you do it right and if you do it honestly, I will support you. That's pretty much all I can say to you. I will definitely support projects that I believe are honest and do not intend any harm. But if I feel that someone's being dodgy or intend any harm, I'm not in it. Full stop. That's just me. I'm not in it. So, you know, other than that, listen, there's nothing else to actually show here. Everything seems awesome. Everything seems awesome. I mean, we can go through the rest of the projects, but it doesn't matter. Look, the market's just taking a little bit of a dip. We went, you know, we're having a little bit of a dip right now. Absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about. But as I said, next time, again, drop me your coins if you want me to talk about it. I'm happy to talk about it. I'm happy to give my opinions on certain coins. Obviously, always making sure that the community stays safe and we'll move forward. And if you have joined our Discord, then 0x369, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, my brother. So yeah, so that should be really cool. Let's see. If you haven't joined, then yeah, do consider joining. As I said, consider joining, because the only way to access me is through the Discord group, because my personal ID is private, so you won't find me unless you go through the group. I've kept it this way for a very specific reason. But yeah, other than that, guys, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, and share with one another if you find value, and keep it rolling, keep on innovating, bring out those coins, bring out those things on Discord as well. Let us all know what you find, what you discover. It doesn't always have to be me doing the analysis. You can tell us what your analysis is, and we can all, you know, see if this is a good coin or a bad coin and make our own calls. Okay, remember, the most important thing is you have to do your own research more than anybody else, right? That's the key, right? That's the key. So if you can do that, that would be awesome. You know, don't rely on social media. Don't rely on me or anybody. Don't rely on us to give you the info. So I see 0x has joined Discord. He's already sent me a message. Castana's already there, sending him a nice little wave. Awesome. Okay, so other than that, guys, I'm going to go and talk to 0x now, see what's going on. That should be pretty awesome. Let's discover what he's got, and of course, if we come up with something very cool, I will definitely announce it on the YouTube and on Discord, of course. And I've always mentioned this, that the Discord community that are joining is a family. We are always going to have some of the best projects there and best opportunities for everybody, because it's not just about me, it's about everybody here, and we're all going to make it together. That's the most important thing. So other than that, guys, I'll catch you on another one very soon. I hope this was valuable, informative. Thank you very much. I'll catch you on another one very soon. Adios, my amigos.